if you're a Scorpio born October 23rd to November 21st, what can you expect for the month of September 2019? Let's tune in and find out. Well, Scorpios, there's an excitement in the air. I feel like you're giving birth to something new, whether you're actually pregnant or you're pregnant with a new story or a new byline, to your life. You're creating a new chapter, whatever it is, there's something new that you're birthing. It could be a launch of a business. It could be a launch of something creative that you have. But I just feel this birth that's happening for you in September, and there's a lot of excitement around it. It could even be a new job, a new career, but just this opening for new energy and where you get noticed, and there's pats on the back coming to you. Might be a little bit of controversy, right? Like if you got the job, there might be some people in the background who are a little jealous that you got the job or don't really agree that you got the job, but who cares, right? So I just feel like it's, you're shining and you need to just really own it, right? And who needs to tell a Scorpio to own it? You guys do that on your own. So I just see you loving it, taking it in, and really enjoying. So September's really good for you guys. All right, let's look at relationships. For those of you that are in a coupled relationship looking for romantic love, let's see what's in store for you. It feels like a renewed excitement, and there also feels a little bit like a settling in, like being settled into life together, like kind of like nesting, like I want to just scooch into that little nest that I'm making with my partner, and so excited about it. It could be that you're, doing something good together, whether it's a work project, whether it's, creating a new home together or redecorating your home, or it's just really vibing with each other. It's just a real nestling in energy that's really sweet and really nice. So I feel like you've worked hard to get your relationship to that level, or that you've anticipated getting there and now you're finally settling into it. So it just feels good. Let's look for those of you that are single, interested in romance. What's in store for you, Scorpios, for the month? There's this real kind of trust within yourself, and I also feel this little bit of demure energy, like you're just being kind of like reserved a little bit, which I'm a little surprised. But it's but not right, because when you're expressing yourself in the world and you've got something new that's happening and all eyes on you, it makes sense that your creative energy is going outward that way and less into the romantic area. Not that romance is going to slow down. I see you just like saying no a little bit more than maybe you would have said no in the past. And, pretty much you guys can kind of, you're really easy in terms of attracting romantic and sexual energy. You just are. And if you're not, it's because there's something going on with inside of you, because you have that within your DNA, within your ability to be able to connect with other people. You have a natural, sexual energy that you guys ooze. So in September, I just see you kind of locking it down a little bit, like making sure that, the person that you are going to connect with is, really good for you or not. I just see you being a little more selective. Let me say that. So just more selective. Selection is still there. And I just see you being a little bit more, I want to make sure that given everything that's going on in my life right now, that I'm choosing wisely. So I just see you being a little more cautious with who you're connecting with. Nothing wrong with that. It feels good. As far as romance goes, the romance is there. Is there a commitment there if you guys want a commitment? Because of the busyness of the month, I don't know that you commit to it. It's right there. It's kind of like up to you. When you say yes, it'll happen. If you don't say yes, then it's not going to happen. But I do feel towards the end of the month, the September 28th, the new moon in Libra is kind of like the really big opening for you with a romantic partner and if you want to solidify that into a match, that more likely that would happen at the end of the month. And again, I feel like it's up to you. It's really your energy that's kind of dictating that time frame. All right, you guys, let's see if there's anything going on about with your money or your career this month for you Scorpios. I see a lot of money coming in, or a new flow of money coming in September 6th, this expansive money coming in for you guys. So new money coming in. It could be from a new venture that you are just starting, or it could be like a surprise money for you. But I just see money coming in around that 6th, that week of that 6th, that was unexpected, and or there's money that you're expecting that week, but it's more than what you expected, because it just feels like a big sum. And then I feel like the rest of the month there's still more money, so it's, yeah, it does feel like it's more than it has been in the past. Let's look at your career. The career is just expanding. It's just expanding. It's kind of like writing your ticket what you want. I see you're expanding. You can get what you want. Kind of like you're the lucky charm. So everybody wants you. Everybody wants you on their team. Everybody wants to hire you. Everybody wants, to interview you. Like you're the, the golden ticket this month. So I don't see any problems with your career at all. The more that you can talk or be out there is really good. It will be really powerful for you. Okay. Let's look at your health for Scorpios. Some of you may have some throat stuff, and it feels like it feels a little bit around fear of speaking up, fear of saying the wrong thing. And this could have to do being in the public eye or being put on the spot, because I said, you've got this expansive, so it could be interviews, things like that. But I'm feeling a little bit of tightness in my throat right here. Like you might have some swelling or things like that. But it really feels more like it's fear of saying the wrong thing, or fear of being misunderstood. It is temporary. It's not a big thing. So if, my friend Anthony William, the medical medium, swears by, and now I do too, since he's put that out there, the ionic zinc is so good for throats, right? And if you get his book, the medical medium book, if you take it a dropperful and let it set in the back of your throat, and for as long as you can, 30 seconds. I think he does like 4 dropperfuls. I do 2. And so when at the onset of something, and just let it sit there as long as you can, and then swallow it, right, on an empty stomach, or 30 minutes after you eat. So you don't want to eat food, right? You want to have an empty stomach, and then you can eat 30 minutes after. I'm sorry, that was that was kind of confusing. Anyway, that can really help with the first sign of not feeling good or a sore throat. But that's Anthony's cure, and I've used it and shared it, and it's really good and really helpful. Okay, and if you don't know who he is, check him out, because he is amazing. He's an amazing healer. Okay, let's see, anything about your health. That's pretty much it. And now let's move into surprises. Let's see if there's any surprises out there for you Scorpios for the month of September. Yeah, so it feels like everything goes off without a problem. So this could be like you have a wedding that's planned, or a big anniversary party, or just this big event that and it just goes off beautifully. So I feel this like, oh, thank God that worked out, right? So whatever it is that you're planning, that's such a big thing, Scorpios, like don't stress about it. You are really organized and detailed, and if you're not, you have people around you who are. And I just feel like whatever the surprise is that like, oh my God, it worked. Oh my God, it turned out perfectly. Oh my God, it was the best I could possibly hope for. So whatever it is, that thing that you're worried about, that kind of big thing, just know that it's going to turn out beautifully. All right, Scorpios, I love my Scorpio friends. Have an amazing month. Thank you so much for watching and viewing and sharing and liking my intuitive astrology. Please click like if you like it, and share it with your friends, and comment below. And have a wonderful September, and I'll see you next month in October.